What do you do exactly, and how do you engage? That is empowering, and I know how to deal with the situation. You have to remember, these are high stress situations that individuals may not actively know how to do it. And you saying that indeed, because this has happened here and it can happen here also, it does not necessarily involve that person to actively play a role to stop the situation. You see what I mean? That's the issue I would only have. Empower someone how to engage. Basic could be like basic instincts. Like, for example, when you see such a situation, first of all, mentally calm down and actually now go and actually find out, even stop the friction, and actually, if you can, look at, even assess, even if this person can actually even harm you, if the aggressor can harm you, then go towards the victim and actually join in the voice. You see, now there's ways you can give them, join in the voice, raise louder, scare the person. You see, now there are ways.
Because even in the process, you're also protecting yourself.
Yes,
like,
and also, then you'll be messed up yourself.
True.
Yes.
Because you can also find yourself in the same situation as
and then you, not even that, you could end up being the victim.
Oh, true. Yeah, victim sasa, na kusaidia.
Exactly.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
See how that's a different practical.
Yeah.
That's how.
Okay.
Yeah, engage people that way, and then they'll see. Oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
This makes sense too. Now I know how to engage, and then now, if actually even whatever groups that you're in, if there's actually a campaign to actually now teach people in general how you should engage before authorities come to mitigate a situation, so that now the victim that you are seeing being attacked can now free themselves. How do you engage? How do you engage? Teach people, and actually now teach people step by step. People would actively know how to behave, and hence you see people actively doing more because you've empowered them with the knowledge. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I really like that, because also, in as much as you also want to help someone, I think now this brings me to the guy. There was actually a TikTok video for the guy mwenye there was this I think mwanafunzi wa shule alikuwa kikulwa na siafu or something. I think siafu zilikuwa zinamkula, and then so this guy was actually saying ati, now you see that girl over behind hapo nyuma anakulwa na siafu, but I can't help. Reason being because akienda kusaidia ati people might say like he's taking advantage of the kid.
Which way?
Sasa maybe akienda kumsasi imemkula huku kwa nguo huku ndani.
It's a gender. It's the male.
It's more of like
male
society wana view aje men in terms of like ikikuja kwa maybe kusaidia mtoto mdogo, maybe
people can tell intention. No, people can tell intention. That's an insecure mindset.
So nikisoma hata comment, so somebody was saying ati like aeke simu hapo vile ka record kama ati get ready with me to remove siafu. Okay.
That's a good one.
Get ready with me to remove these siafus. Okay, I don't know, but
here like, then it just goes, yep. You have to make sure you get rid of these ones. As you can see, these ones.
As you can see, I'm not doing any harm to this kid. Namsaidia tu mimi ni msamaria mwema. But then again, sasa mimi nilikuwa zile za, now in a situation like that, like, because he was actually saying, like, you might find that ukweli anataka kusaidia, but then again, maybe the way the society views, maybe, because a lot of things are actually happening.
We need to get me in those corners. We started something, because I think we're starting something right now. This is something right now. No, being honest.
Yeah.
And it just hit me. We need to start like, honestly, any organization that you're actually working with, get me in. I don't know how. We have a discussion. We have a discussion of we can even organize a campaign on the actions that need to be taught so that people can know how to engage in instances where help is needed in a public sphere. So that now a normal civilian can know how to engage.
Yeah.
Even lightly before authorities come into play. Even the context of you alone, you and your friend, or even you and three. And then now giving different scenarios, we have security personnel come in and actually now guide people on. If you see this, do this and this and this. This is the first course of action, so that now, first of all, you're doing this action not only protects you, but also protects even the victim.
Yeah,
and now the insecure and fear, people think, no, because I already know how to handle all these ants and everything.
True.
I'm pouring a bag of salt on her very fast, and then I wipe salt all across her, because why? Ants don't like salt. Then now you throw a bunch of seriously in those private parts that you cannot reach. Tell her hold this. Tell her to pour salt all across and everything. Then now ants don't like salt and they can be now actively letting go and then actually now falling off a little bit easier. Then you can now wash it off and you move on.
But I don't know.
You see now when you're empowered with knowledge, you know how to take out.
Because hata mimi kama nishaumwa na siafu one time and I had to remove all my clothes.
Guy, ants.
Na tulikuwa family gathering and every
and you did it for free.
What do you mean I did it for free? Nilitoa nguo. Tulikuwa na cousin yangu, me and my cousin by the way. Shout out Nyambura.
Go all the way up.
Si tumeketi somewhere. So like tunapiga tu story. And then all of a sudden ndo tunarealize wait nimeumwa. Kuna kitu imeniuma. Pia kuna kitu imeniuma. By the time tunarealize.
You know, this conversation is also making me feel itchy.
Let me tell you something. Zilikuwa all over. And you know sasa now siafu you now have to remove your clothes.
Guy, that means you're tasty ants like you.
Best believe. Best believe. Changanya zilitukula. So I think your moment. So now when I was seeing that girl nilikuwa yaki zimemkula.
Guy.
Okay unajua siku hizi Nairobi ukisema zimemkula.
Umekulwa.
Like,
even ants know you're tasty. Even ants know you're tasty. Very salty.
Tafadhali in case uko kwa streets na ungependa kujua.
Yeah, even ants love me. That's
even
your
ants love me. That is actually the point.
Exactly. You know? What are you trying to say? That I'm not tasty.
Come get a taste. Okay, mekai kama it's an open in it. Come get a taste.
But that's wild. But I know what you mean. Because even missing a bunch of ants makes me want to cross my legs.
Because it's actually crazy.
No, that's the thing. If you've never jumped, that's an experience you need to have in life.
Yeah.
You need to be bitten by an ant to really know how it feels like. You cannot really say, nobody can really tell you the pain. You need to experience it so you can actually know the reason why people jump over them and not go through them.
That is actually true.
Exactly.
And on to other news. Harambee Stars. In fact,
I'm buying my jersey today. I'm buying my jersey today. I'm buying my jersey today.
Let me even clap for you.
I hope by the time.
Watu wabai jersey za Harambee Stars. Si kuenda na Arsenal na Man City.
Yeah, by the Kenya one.
Right?
Yeah, by the Kenya one.
Tami ilikuwa niende siku nyingine nimevaa Arsenal. Ngoja kwanza.
Slow down.
I'm like, slow down.
But then I
really
love the way Harambee Stars is bringing Kenyans.
In fact, they deserve some claps.
Harambee Stars is a symbol of patriotism when it actually see the success.
Yeah.
Kenyans love success. And when we actually see it without even our football. Even ladies who are not even interested in football, they're watching it now.
We are watching, bwana.
I want to go live. Forget even watching, want to go live. We even forget the insecurity nonsense. We don't care. We're going.
Hadi mock. Wanaitwa mock. Ile the platform for people to buy the tickets.
See, I was there yesterday for 40 minutes. But then the 750 ones were the ones that were gone. So I was like, no, I can't get it.
Okay.
The 50 ones, hapo 250, Mr.
Kwani how many games zimebaki za nini za Harambee Stars?
If we lose this Friday, we're done. You see, it's quarterfinals. You see, ladies are interested in even learning.
Tunajua tu Harambee Stars wanalipwa millions.
Do you even know we're playing? No, we're playing.
Mimi najua tu analipwa 2 million. Mimi nafurahia tu the getting.
We'll play Madagascar. We'll play Madagascar on Friday. This is taped a little bit the day before. And we'll play Madagascar at 5 p.m. so early. So be prepared for those streets to be 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Still early, like right after work.
Okay.
People are gonna leave work early.
Hiyo siku watu wamejipanga.
Not even that. I'm thinking I've seen a lot of people just watching the game together at
work.
On
Friday next week.
Friday tomorrow.
Friday ya kesho. Okay, nilikuwa nasikia tu ni Friday, but sasa mimi hata sikuwa najua ni Friday gani. But najua ni Friday.
Friday tomorrow.
Friday tomorrow.
Once I'm getting my jersey today.
Kesho.
Friday tomorrow. Yeah, we'll play in the quarterfinals if we win. Now the thing is, if we win, the next game we're playing it in Tanzania.
Okay.
Then now, if we win that one, I will not lie to you. Let me tell you guys, the best thing that can happen to Kenya right now. If Harambee Stars reach the finals of this CHAN Federation Cup, let me tell you, this nation will be prosperous. This nation, I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how much corruption that President Ruto and his government may ever. But I won't lie to you, everything will be at a standstill.
Yeah.
Because the final is being played here at Kasarani.
The finals in a playoff.
Yeah, Kasarani.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is whether we're in it or not. And we can probably make it to the finals because our side is a little bit easier. Because I'm seeing Algeria winning the other game. And I think we can beat Algeria if we reach the semifinals in Tanzania.
Okay.
We can pull it off. So that now we reach the finals. Being honest, now we just reached the final. If we reach that finals, let me tell you the noise. Yo! Because the noise I heard from last week, we just us beating was it Algeria, Zambia?
Zambia.
Yeah, hey, yo, we
Hey.
well, I won't lie to you.
People are so lakini that is
Like
actually
I'm so ready. Like it's nice. Kenyans genuinely, we want to be proud of Kenya.
Yeah.
And so literally this is a sign that indeed, because no matter, even if we're going through the worst of times, politically, economically, but we can actually hold on to something for prideful.
We needed something. We needed something to
Harambee Stars is
hold on, like to hold on to.
Our
And
identity.
Harambee Stars is that.
And it's
you know,
been
even
a
if the
real one.
government wanasema they'll be shooting people on the legs. Na hizo ndo miguu wanacheza nazo pale Kasarani Stadium mbaya.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And imagine Tanzania and Uganda are underselling. Imagine they're underselling their tickets.
Oh, they're underselling their tickets.
Underselling their tickets.
Kwa sababu people
On
are
their
not showing up.
them, they're not showing up.
Oh.
Us, we're overselling.
Hey, Kenyans hadi mock.
Not even that.
Zinaanguka.
We're overselling. And not even that. We bought Tanzanian tickets just to rig them off. We bought all their tickets. We sold them out.
But
So
you
they
bought
can, nobody's
Tanzania.
there at the stadium when Tanzania is playing Morocco. That is the truth.
Tunanua hadi za Tanzania.
Yes. And we're buying their tickets so it can be empty.
Oh,
And there's no Kenyan going.
hata sisi pia but Kenyans tunajipenda, but I love that, you know, spirit of patriotism.
Yes.
You know, and the Ubuntu spirit that we need.
Exactly. And I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
That's a real one. Yeah. Hey, Harambee Stars has really brought it out.
I'm actually excited for you. Unitumie hiyo picha kesho ukiwa umevaa jazi. I want to see that. Watu wenye hatakuwa able kwenda for the game. I hope tutakuwa tunaiona live somewhere.
Yeah, we have to.
We
it's
have
on
to
KBC. Wait.
Watu wa YouTube kesho YouTube hata
No, it's not be on YouTube.
It's not going to be
It's
on
not,
YouTube.
it's not live streamed
Why not?
on YouTube. They cancel the live stream 30 minutes before the game begins always.
Oh,
So
Funny, what have I been watching?
you've been watching KBC normal. KBC or Super Sport.
And I'm like, what have I been watching?
KBC or Super
What have
Sport.
I been watching? Okay,
Super Sport
Funny
Africa.
live.
Yes, they're live. KBC or Super Sport Live. They don't live stream on YouTube. Specifically, they cut it off.
Nataka kukuwa na
You're getting the Arabic ones.
Actually, mimi anashangaa kwani tunanga wa Kenya wanafanya hii nini?
They do.
Sports jana
They're
nilisikia
them.
na kusema amekuwa
But then they cancel the
But
live
sasa
so
nasikia
much.
the Arabic.
Yeah. Yes,
Nashanga
those ones.
bado hii ni Kenya, Harambee Stars bado ndo wanacheza ama niko.
But it's crazy. But I love the
But
unity.
it's I also love the
energy.
unity. You know, just seeing Kenyans coming together like si tunapatana tu siku ya maandamano bwana. Tunapatana pia kushangilia.
Yes.
When we have something good happening.
Very much so.
Right?
And I like that.
Yeah,
Let's
I also
celebrate
like
the good
that.
also.
Yes, let's also say because a lot of bad things are happening.
Yeah.
We might as well try to balance it.
Yes,
with some of
yes,
the good
exactly.
that
It's
are
easier to
actually
celebrate
coming.
the bad, but then right now, I can honestly say whether they win or lose tomorrow, we're genuinely proud.
Yeah, we're genuinely proud.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're genuinely proud. Na waniga uko na contact ya mmoja unipe.
I saw them. They stay near a hotel where I work,
Tunaweza wa.
and I saw Musiri outside. I saw Musiri out, and I saw Musiri. I was like, "Yo, you guys stay here, and my workplace is here." And I'm staying. Yeah. So I saw Musiri, and I was like, "Hey, yo, okay." Yes, I saw Musiri. Yes.
I can sweet talk one of them. I'm like, can flip my hair. Alafu 1 million kwa ile account.
No, they have 5 now.
Oh, they have 5.
They have a total of 5 million.
Mira saki mingi. But anyway, we are actually very proud of, you know, Harambee Stars, and that is actually the spirit that we want. You had a question about social.
You had a question.
You had a question.
What was the question about?
I don't know. You wanted to. I think you wanted to ask me something about a social question.
I'm waiting for you to ask me.
No, I'm waiting for you to ask me.
I was like, who's the guest here? I'm the one who bribed me.
I am the guest here today. But like,
wait, let me ask you, genuinely.
Yes.
Do you think Kenyans are homophobic?
Why are you asking me?
See, I asked
Are you homophobic, guys?
No, I see.
Why
Do you think Kenyans are?
I think Kenyans are.
First, let me start there.
I think they are. I think
Say
they
we.
are.
Say we.
Oh,
Yeah, say we.
nisiseme nikaa niko Tanzania.
Yeah.
Sisi wa Kenya
We are.
tuko homophobic.
Yes, very much.
We're
So.
actually very much homophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't necessarily care that we are.
Mm.
And even the discussion I was having with you about that is the reason Kenyans are homophobic is because we sexualize every relationship. And when you sexualize every relationship is because you start looking at whenever you see two girls or together, one tells you that I'm gay, or even a guy tells you I'm gay, you start thinking, hey, yo, how does he get it up his bum? And at the same time, you start now thinking the girl, oh, see, this girl does not like penis. And now, not necessarily looking at, indeed, this person's telling you, this person that I'm with, they make me feel special and I love them for who they are. And then we always want to sexualize it. And it's not even limited to even gay couples or anything. It's limited to, but it's more critical of them. But it's even when it comes even interpersonal, even heterosexual relationship. When you say Zari and so are dating, what are you thinking? They see each other naked. Wanakulana. And then what is the first question you ladies usually ask about the new man that your girlfriend is with? How is he in bed? Anakufanya vizuri. Is those things.
Yeah.
And we want to criticize that because even I came up with a conclusion when we were having a discussion. We said that indeed the reason why people are overly interested in the sexual aspect of a relationship because that is the part of the relationship that they don't see.
Yes, and they want to imagine, like they want to see you ama wanataka kukupicture you. Oh, wewe na hebu nionyeshe huyo mtu like so kwa kitanda hivi ndo mnaweza kaa. Like they just want to imagine how you two look together in bed.
Yes.
Yes, I think that is actually what they want to do.
Yeah, because we can see the touching, we can see the conversation, you can see the ability to communicate and other aspects of the relationship we can see. But you're not necessarily privy to what? The closed door things that happens. That's why people are overly interested on the sexual aspect of every relationship, be it heterosexual or even gay. They overly criticize that aspect. They don't criticize the communication because they see it. They see it, and then hence they're able to now get a perspective of it and make their own conclusion.
Yeah, that is actually true. And I think one thing now that you mentioned that I remember there's one time I was listening to it was actually a TikTok video, somebody saying like it's easier for somebody who is not like a queer person who create a content like making fun of like being a queer person.
Making fun of it.
Making fun, maybe I'm just maybe being in that character like of like maybe ameva like trying to act sassy, maybe they're just like they are.
I don't think many Kenyans have a big issue about that, do we?
They actually don't, but now the issue comes like when really a queer person does the same content. Like it kind of gets like
irritates
where it actually irritates them because like wakoziles are like, this is actually true for you, but for this other person like they're just acting, they're just playing along, you know. Like so I think it actually really gets real when it's actually a queer person like trying to maybe put their content out there for being a queer person rather than maybe somebody like putting using it for fun ama just content out there.
I recognize
so I think
that.
people get
that's true. I recognize that because Kenya is generally a conservative society. It's prideful to say that I'm a Christian in Kenya. It's not necessarily something a form of criticism, and it's viewed as you're more, even some people use it in the context of business. I'm a Christian, I cannot go outside the bounds of this agreement. I am someone you can actually even trust. They use that as an emblem of trust because that's viewed, because you still hold deities and religion very high, which has its pros and its cons. Its cons is a lot of hypocrisy in that. So, but there is, just because of that, and recognizing that every single society has its own things, because in all honesty, being overly on the other side where you're not having any religious context, where you don't have any regard to religion, can lead to an outlander society. You see a lot of times, even in the West, where you see a lot of disregard and disrespect, even from kids, even how they treat their parents. There's no reverence. We have that innate reverence because we have a respect in our elders, but they may not be that. Say even a white kid, it may behave differently because there's a lack of foundational deity, even recognition that there's someone above you and you respect that. So there's pros and its cons in different societies. Is knowing that indeed not necessarily one is more than the other. It's just recognizing indeed which context am I delivering this message to, and what do I want from it. If you want to infuriate people, go out there in the deep end. As long as you're able to stand your ground, stand on it. But we're not. I don't know. We do a lot of violence. Does that happen? I don't know. We go to the point of violence. Do we? We just primarily a lot of Kenyans will maybe just talk on social media and not necessarily come to ground and maybe attack you directly.
Well, it actually does happen.
Did that happen sometimes?
It actually does happen.
I was speaking from base of ignorance. I don't know.
No, actually, it actually does happen because I work with a lot of organizations, rather queer people.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually do see this kind of violence happening.
A lot.
Maybe Boda guys coming to attack maybe a masculine presenting woman because they're like, why do you dress that way? You know, and like we actually do get
verbally. Did they hit?
Well,
verbally, but they attack verbally. I'm saying, do they do violence? When you say violence, my interpretation of violence is physical.
But only. Violence is violence.
But violence is not violence. There's
violence
a difference.
Is violence.
There's please, let's not say that.
No, that is why there's
a different types.
Violence. Or there are different types of
yes,
violence.
say that.
Or there are different types of violence. Yes. Now, when I'm talking about
even legally.
So
let's be legal.
So in your context,
on my head, I was thinking, yo, she beaten up. Honestly, my head goes extreme. Like you're beaten up.
Or like mangumi.
Yeah.
Si mangumi too. Okay, but mangumi pia ziko. Cause we've actually had cases of like people like unakuja like they're actually targeting you specifically you. So like there are actually different types of violence happening to the queer people. And I feel like in as much as we are a conservative what is it called, community, but we can also
portray conservatism.
Oh, we portray because we're not.
Yeah, there's a difference. There's a
Not.
difference.
Yeah,
Kenyans are very wild in the streets.
They are. They are.
You would know.
What are we talking about?
I was luring my guest in, and now she has admitted. Ooh.
No, Kenyans are
hey,
wild.
I heard you are a wild one.
Oh, hey, what if I took you?
That means you're as old as me. I can't see your age. Some Gen Zs don't know that song. If you don't know that song, go back in your history books and read about Flo Rida. You're Gen Z. You know, you're the older ones. You're not Gen Z.
Old Gen Z.
Yeah, the old one.
Many old Gen Z, best believe. But bado mini Gen
Z.
Yeah, nyinyi millennials.
Actually, no, I'm a millennial. And this is something I want to bring up tomorrow, KTN show, but I want to say it here because we brought about generation.
Yes, please.
Let's discuss this. There's been too much talk about Gen Zs lately to the extent that it feels like they are the only ones that do any action. Millennials don't get appreciated for the actions. Millennials don't get appreciated. We don't get appreciated for the work that we put in. And yet they want to brand us as timid and not necessarily the people who just comply with the status quo. No, we always, because we are the bosses right now in the management level. We are the bosses that are cool. We are the bosses that are actually giving you an empathetic ear.
Oh, the millennials.
We are, yes.
Oh, yes.
We are the people.
Actually,
we are the cool parents now who are raising our kids properly and not necessarily beating the crap out of them. And that is not the appreciation that we're getting as millennials. We're just hearing conversation about Gen Zs. We're tired.
Na ni kama inauma millennials sasa kama nyinyi mulikuwa mnaita ati chips njiva.
Shut up.
Hii conversation na mwezani.
I remember that.
Conversation. Ati madem mulikuwa mnaita.
Is that the proper Swahili version? Is it njiva is not the proper Swahili?
Chips.
Yeah. Same.
Chips.
Yeah.
Viazi. Okay, waru.
No, that's potatoes.
But chips.
Chips, I'm saying French fries.
Njiva. Can't be njiva though.
Njiva is not proper Swahili.
Njiva. Kago sinjiva ni ina sound aje millennial term.
I'm sorry. I would not know. Me, I buy that. We don't even know our own languages.
I'm like, hey, yo. Tunahitaji basi hata Duolingo ya Kiswahili.
Chips ni?
Vibanzi. Thank you. Kwani Kago kwenyu ni Mombasa.
Vibanzi.
Yes, ningejua aje. Okay, hata sidhani ningekumbuka.
Vibanzi. I will use that. Oh, I will use that.
No,
I will use that.
What is blue in Swahili?
Nyekundu. Something is, I would not know. What is it? Say it. Make it. What is it?
Labda tugu.
Are you serious? You
don't know.
I'm blue.
Blue in a sound.
Blue is what?
Samawati.
Yes. Well, we're not going down the Swahili Bible. We're not going here.
In fact, I will be calling nitakuita hapa siku moja to play a game for Kiswahili. Trying to see. Tuone Kiswahili.
Even now, even there was a Methali one that my ex even gave me, but Methalis, I don't know. Do you know another name for elephant in Kiswahili is?
Elephant.
Yeah.
Njogu.
Njogus, that's not the peanuts.
Njogu is Kikuyu for elephant. Damn, with peanuts. What do you mean peanuts?
Ndovu. But then now there's tembe.
Tembo.
I had no idea.
For real?
I had no idea. So when I heard, now remember Tahiti High for millennials, there was called Mr. Tembo, so it's called Mr. Elephant.
Sayo can relate. Sayo ilikuwa able for.
I'm like, what the heck? I thought Tembo was a name, like a name.
No, Tembo is like a name.
Wow.
But see, it can also be a name because come on, Njogu. Sinjogu is like an elephant name in Kikuyu.
Yeah.
Yes, it's someone's name.
Okay.
Yes.
So we live and we learn.
We live and we learn. Duolingo. Kumbe naweza fungua app ya Duolingo ya Kiswahili.
Yes.
Na nipate do.
Sheng even.
Sindio?
Yes.
Sheng even.
Yeah. But then you have to know the number 12 is the word.
Women in IT. Gen Z in IT.
What's the new Sheng word that you were shocked that you heard, that you've learned recently?
There's actually a word. No, first of all, let me tell you a funny thing about Sheng. So in my journalism journey, so the first, not really the first, but kuna after my internship now, kazi yenye nilipata ya kwanza ilikuwa at Ghetto Radio. So Ghetto Radio was actually fun. Let me tell you, the first day niliingia kwa hiyo studio, I was given, nilipewa news, ni edit news, and it was actually a Sheng news. So mimi nimeangalia ati Masanse, sijui mse mmoja alinyuria. Yes. So me I'm like, mtu anaandika hii news, kwani like in English Kiswahili gani anatumia?
Sheng.
Nakwambia he deleted so many things. I'm like, now this is not a story.
Yeah.
This is not making sense. So I went back to the editor and I'm like, excuse me, I need to know like story ni gani hapa because I can't see like nimetoa sijui Sanse amenyuri. I'm like, what does this even mean? So the guy is like, ndio maana ini Ghetto Radio. Nani Sheng, like that is why it's Sheng news.
And I liked it.
I really had a hard time. But it was so interesting to see.
What's the newest one that you've heard recently?
Have I had any new?
The newest one that's shocked you? That you've heard, maybe in the streets.
I can't remember, but I think it was for Kisema penis it or something.
It's the male genitalia.
Yeah, the male genitalia.
What is it called?
They were calling it I can't remember, but it starts with M. And I was like, can't you look for a cuter name to call this?
How does it sound like? It's Mkobo.
I can't remember. But it was hadi jina yenyewe ukisikia hadi niko zile za wewe kuwa serious pia. Sasa mimi nitasema niko na mkodoshi. Okay, that is an example.
But I would say Sheng,
you
can get the idea of the word based on the context in which it's used. You can get an idea.
Oh, based on the context.
That's even for me. Sometimes I may not understand a Swahili word, but I understood this, like the overall, like one or two words. Then I understood even the context in which it was said. Like, okay, so they meant kind of this.
So which word did you hear?
I'm not sure even. I cannot remember any.
Right
now. No. Ikobie.
Oh, ikobie like ikopoa.
Yes. Now ikobie is actually a lot. It's not ikobie. So it's ikopoa. It's right. And I was told.
Ikobie could also mean like it's a lot.
No. Sorry, it's good. Okay. It's good. I'm saying it's okay because it was actually said to me by a producer when I was recording, because I also do voiceover dubbing. I said a line. And he said ikobie. I'm like, what the heck is that? And he's like, oh, it's good. I'm like, oh, the line. Oh, I'm like, okay, yeah. That was something I learned. I'm like, and I realized it said a lot. It was a lot more common. It's a lot more common than I thought. And I was like, wow. Even I heard it. And I started hearing it around. And I'm like, you hear it more. And I was like, oh, I heard it from this person.
But Sheng is actually so funny. Because even that time, because it was actually like, it was more of like a seminar for SRHR. And then so like this guy was trying to explain. And then he said like, I think the male genitalia in Sheng. So me, I didn't get it. But sasa niko zile za, because of context, I could understand it. But then I'm like, you could have called it a better, like acute and
but it just depends on the mode of expression. And at the same time,
it sounded
Sheng
like,
is very interesting in the sense that there's Sheng for Kibera, and there's also a different Sheng for Kiambu.
Yes.
There's a different Sheng even in Nakuru, and it comes off the different words that are integrated, and there are few that maybe reach a national scope.
Maybe that is actually why the millennials and the Gen Zs, cause like it feels like millennial could have known something to do with Njiva, but sasa ukikuja huku inafeel ni kama like maybe sasa kwa Gen Z inafeel ni kama watu wa Islando wako na yao, watu wa Thika wako na yao.
There's a common, but then there's some two words. Like if you notice, if it's Central Region, if Kiambu, there'll be a lot more Kikuyu added words,
added words,
and then now it's Sheng in like say Thika, or even let's say it's Sheng even in Githurai or even Eastlands will sound deeper and be like, what language is that?
What language is that?
Yes.
Actually, yeah, true.
That's it.
So I think that is actually what happens. But anyway, we are hoping we get to finish because millennials wamejitetea wamesema ndo the cool the cool
respect parents, and even the people that are understanding you. Some of them even us who are therapists now, we're helping you out with your mental issues.
Na bado tunakula vichwa
exactly. What's wrong? Appreciate
the millennials as well, but tunawapigia unajua sasa mnaweza kumeza ile madawa ya nini ya mgongo na
no, we go to the gym nowadays. Millennials. Who goes to the gym more? Do you think millennials or Gen Zs?
I think it's millennials actually. Gen Zs wanaenda for the plot. It feels like tunaenda kwa sababu I don't know. It feels like
us more serious because we're older.
True.
Because now we need to because we're seeing we do not want to age like our parents. So millennials are who are keeping this nation healthy. So put some respect on our names.
What do you like about being like getting old as the days unfold and then you get to celebrate because you get to celebrate more of your birthdays you can unfold because my birthday pia iko
when how young are you now Toto?
Let me tell you, the age I'm turning. Hata mimi nanishtua, but I don't know. But like, what do you think
about aging?
Yes, about aging actually. And what perspective do you have about
aging? It's a privilege to age.
Yeah,
it's not a requirement. Because I have outlived, I have lived longer than I've ever lived right now, and at the same time, it's a privilege to actually even get a chance to even see new possibilities every single day. And also at the same time, because I live to learn, I have learned a lot of things by actually now interacting with life and whatever it is has to offer me. That's how even you're able to now get wisdom and knowledge. And that's why even you're able to take pride in what you know through experiences as you get older, not necessarily focusing on actually getting more experiences because you already know from past experiences and you can even guide. So you reach a point now where you can actually now start in your mid to upper 30s, even your 30s, you should reach a point in which you are starting to mentor and impact someone else because that will help you learning the art of training someone else, because there are people who know something. Some, like for example, a camera guy may know all the things about handling that camera. Some of the people who are best camera people, they're the worst trainers of that. But when you reach a stage in your life in which you can actually impart knowledge, and then that's something that's even scalable. If now you can now do on the consultation side of things and whatever. And that's what it is. So whatever expertise that you are in, as even you get older, you are now you should be in a position in which you now impact and help other people. So that now, and then you also be judged by the fruits of that impact. And that's how even you can actually now show real growth.
Okay.
That shows the content.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm actually turning 28.
Oh, guys, are you the same age? Yeah, you're the same age as mine.
Damn.
Yeah, I think you guys are the same age. Same age as mine. Yeah. You guys are the same age as my lady. Yes, that's true. It's okay. Why do you say damn?
No, I don't know. I think.
Why do you fear? Why do you fear age? What do you fear age?
I actually don't fear age.
It's just the reality that time is running out.
No, yes, it's actually. I think because kama juzi, I think Juzi was talking with my mom, and then she told me something like she just made I'll make a comment about or kusema like jirani yetu. I think the mama like invited my mom to go and help her cook because wanakuja story na kama rorashio.
That's
so my mom is telling me. So my mom is telling me zile za like, na mchele mlisema nitakuwa tunakula kwa wenyewe. So me was like, mchele?
Yeah.
Mchele akaniambia si harusi tu ziko kwa wenyewe na kwangu kwani hakuna. Kaambia mom pia unaweza fanya harusi. Okay, like it was more of like mom mchele unaweza tupikia tukule, doesn't have to be at ni harusi. But so I think the minute she mentioned that, then I think nilikuwa zile za like, yani now this has to be a reminder that you know what, say do something
do
about
something. Yeah. There's that pressure there's that pressure that now you get as you get older.
Yeah,
there are different responsibilities that will come across your plate, And I recognize that pressure. A lot of times it can irritate a lot of Gen Zs, even older Gen Zs like you, especially even ladies. And at the same time, because men, we get it later. Like right now, me, I'm getting it like heavy. But whenever your relatives are pressuring you, one, recognize that they're doing it from a place of love. But when they're overdoing it, also give them the time, the leeway that indeed they are doing it based on their own timeline that they had. You have to remember.
Yeah.
And you can only, and because you are the child that went through various phases in your life. They saw by 5 you're able to do this, you're in school. You see, they by this age, you're in high school. You had learned so much. By this age, you're out of campus. By this age, you had gotten some income. You've learned how you had moved outside the house, or you've got some income. See, they have seen you through various stages and you're hitting various milestones. So when they remind you this, all is now because you're not within their house, or even you may not be under their realm so much, like even they're not restricting your motion. They want to remind you that indeed there's still another stage.
Okay.
You see, because you are the same kid that they saw overcoming all
also, they're
of
more
these
like
stages.
reminding you there's another stage.
There's another stage. That is it. Because literally now they have seen you on the various stages. That is where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Well, because they raised you. They saw you.
But I love getting old personally, because I don't know. I think
Older.
every day, I love getting older. Because
Can you even guess how old I am? I think you already know. Maybe you might not. I doubt you know.
32.
Actually, I'm older.
Really?
This is my last year as a youth.
But youth in Asia 60.
No,
Kenya.
youth ends at 35 officially. I
I'm
cannot get a
kidding.
youth loan.
Haven't you seen our MPs?
They're not young. They're just portrayals.
Wanaongelanga issues za young
No,
people.
but there's some young MPs though.
There are.
Yeah,
But then,
Baba Winos.
but then when they're talking about things to do with young people, wazee wa 60 na sisi wa 20 tuko huku kwa mtaa.
Yeah, man, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Create also, spaces for. But I actually like getting older because I think it's more of like a reminder that we still
life is changing.
Yeah, life is actually changing, and we still have to keep on growing as well, because the minute story measure, life is for the living, man.
Yeah, more responsibilities.
Yeah,
like
life is
even
for the living.
you reach a point where your parents are asking you for money, not you asking them for money.
Yes.
You reach a point in which now you have to handle some other issues in the family. Yeah, that's when you know you're getting more responsibility on your plate and you grow. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, that's actually the truth. Hey, thank you. This was actually fun. This is Hideout at 5. By the way, to go episodes, I think almost 80 episodes.
Episode 1 on YouTube, right?
This is episode 1 on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Best believe.
If you don't? Aki, this time around, I'm gonna be. Last time I remember I was on your neck. I was on your neck. Then I got angry, I got tired. I was like, watching.
Actually, ulishinda ukinikumbuka. Someone kept on reminding me. YouTube. Hadi, I think ilifika mahali sasa, now you are like, you know what? Podcast
I
sini
give
yako.
up.
I give up now.
Because
but thank you so much to
right.
everyone who has ever like, supported us in one way or another, from buying merchandise, because watu wamekuwa kibai. Now we've not been recording for a while now, but people have actually been buying merchandise. And for the people as well who have always been, coming, like I invite you as a guest, and then you come, you've really shown up. Asanteni sana, because I think Hideout people, somebody asked me today, as I was getting this kofia, because nilikuwa naipik leo asubuhi from town. So like that guy asked me zile za like when I was actually temenye nilikuwa na kutext temenye you texted me, and then you told me like you are on your way here. And then I told you hata niko town bado. So nikiwa na text, so this guy is like, hey, kwani nikamwambia na warakisha kwa sababu like guest wangu hata ni kama like they're already in studio. So he told me like zile za, hey, kwani Hideout mko like it's a team.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, what do you mean? Kama Hideout is a team. It's not a one thing, because like I mean, bila the cameraman, bila Kago hapa, like this wouldn't have been happening without you here. This wouldn't have been happening without even the guy mwenye ametengenezea hii, the branding as well, like Hideout. Maybe inaweza kuwa tu inafeel kama like maybe I'm the face of Hideout tuseme, but like Hideout is really a big, like it's a whole team, because we have people texting asking about Hideout episode tunatoa lini. We have people who edit these episodes as well. Yeah, we have people like,
and now you have people who make the clips and post it on YouTube.
Yes, and now we have people who are also going to edit and make the we are actually posting it on YouTube this episode. Now you see.
But you're making the YouTube channel today and you're making the banners.
Imagine I actually have a YouTube channel. Funny thing. In fact,
it's called The Hideout?
Yes, it's called The Hideout. Leo tunatengeneza hata
like, comment and subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment and subscribe.
Exactly.
So you see, so I think Hideout is a really like it's a whole community. Like this is not a one man's job. Like so I really appreciate everyone who takes their time to listen, and also Trio Media as well for providing us the space and the tools.
True. Even you can use this particular clip I'm about to say right now. You can use it as a reel to make sure that everybody comments and actually subscribes. Okay, are you ready?
Please subscribe.
I'm about to make it right now. I'm about to make it right now.
Yes.
You say, The Hideout right now is now on YouTube. Make sure you comment right now that indeed that you are a listener and you subscribe. Okay, do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
There you go.
And we even have merchandise. Tafadhali mcheze kama nyinyi.
So now you've marked that. You just clip that.
Yeah.
Put as a short and that's it.
And that is it.
And just actually put on your WhatsApp status. You can clip that. Put on your WhatsApp status. Now you can now just make sure that they do it.
Asante sana. Thank you very much. I really appreciate for coming. Nilikukall tena and I was like, hey, huyu hata kasi kwa ifungua YouTube. Wacha tu nimuite tena because we're actually friends. Only connect na partnership. So we might as well still do some other things,
Yes. That thing about the solutions and the whatever.
Yeah.
But let's see how we can actually work on that. Honestly,
Because
I know you're in that realm,
and
I'm thinking that can actually be a next. Okay, maybe I know you know someone you can propose that to, and you can now take steps forward.
Yeah. Okay, sawa. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much for coming.
I'm honored.
This is actually, beautiful. It has actually been a long time. Nili record mwisho kitambo, but that doesn't mean that we've not actually been working as Hideout Podcast because we've been emceeing on events. We've been doing a lot of things.
That's what she was able to get this watch. Look at the watch. I've been wanting to do that. I put you in. Look at this watch, yo. It matches her outfit.
It does.
Hey. She came ready.
God is good. But so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming.
I'm honored.
We've really had a fun time. And msikize hii episode. Na msikize hizo episodes zingine because we've done almost 90 episodes. 90 ni mingi.
Skiza wewe.
Skiza wewe. 90 episodes. Hiyo yote tumekuwa tukiongea for 90 episodes. Wacha. For 5 years hizo ni mingi bwana. Do something. Do something about it. Sawa Simon, thank you so much. Maybe I don't know, in this season of life that you're in right now. Now this is the final question. Like what is life teaching you right now?
You see, high level conversations and I hide up. What is life teaching me right now?
Yes, in this season that you are in.
Life is teaching me that I have a voice and I need to sharpen my ability to actually now communicate effectively, not just communicate to be heard, and being aware of what my actions have. What impact my actions have on people. So being more aware of that will help me now make adjustments to get the effect I would want from other people. So it's just giving me right now, it's just I'm being taught the impact that I have, my actions may have in interpersonal relationships, not even so much even on content, myself, that even in interpersonal relationships. And of course that even extends even onto the content aspect of it all. So what my actions, what repercussions my actions have, and recognizing that maybe the adjustments that I need to make in order to make sure that I communicate with everybody in a way that they hear me and understand me, and at the same time we still have a respectful relationship with the other person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually great.
Not trying to shove things down people's throats. Nah, that's giving people a social blowjob. Yeah. That's not
na leo nikikusalimia huku niambia ati life is unaniambia nini? What do you tell me about it?
For me I always say these 3 things, and there's a reason why. I'm alive and well and aroused by life.
Yes, I like that line. I don't know, I'm like, you need to greet me like that.
That's because I always say that you have to leave an impact. For me, when you say, hey, how are you? I'm alive and well and aroused by life.
And aroused by life, I'm like, me too. Life, it's really arousing.
It has to be arousing, yes.
It has to be arousing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I think for me, what life is teaching me right now is to be more intentional with whatever I do, whether it's in terms of podcast. I think maybe that is why even after a long time, I was like, you know what, maybe I can just go back to recording Hideout, because I think like Hideout platform, it's not only a podcast, but I think it has also given me a platform as you know, as a person, as a brand, because I have been able to do so many things because of Hideout Podcast.
Yeah, giving you opportunities.
It has actually given me so many opportunities. So I'm also trying to be more intentional in terms of like my work. Like how intentional am I in terms of like my work? And also intentional in how I speak, because you know, unaweza kuwa tu unaongeanga mingi ama unaongea tu sana, but then again, like I want to be not really slow, but like to take a moment, to take a minute, even before like even before I respond to something. I want to be able to internalize it. Alafu niko zile za like, okay, I think maybe this is how I can handle this particular question. I think I just want to be more intentional with my content and my creativity and the work that I'm putting out there, and also more intentional with myself, because we're getting old. And be intentional, you know, being intentional even with the people and the relations that we have, you know, and the relationships that we have, because man, you can't be at it's like kitu kidogo I've cut you off. Like I'm trying also to build intentional friendships and meaningful friendships around me.
That's growth.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, being more intentional means that you're actually taking steps towards your purpose.
Yes.
And that means you know where you're stepping and you know the reason why you're stepping.
And I will also be able to take accountability as well. Like time when maybe I'm slacking, I'm you know, falling short of something. Can also be able to hold myself accountable, and I'm like, by the way, Wambo, yapa nayo, you're slacking, like you need to do something.
And even knowing when to say no, because I'm intentional going this way, I'll know what opportunities to say no to. Because they are more or less a diversion from where I want to go.
Yes.
Yeah, look at you.
Thank you. No, that is growth. Asante sana. So maybe we can end the show.
Why? Yeah.
You don't understand.
How long have we been recording? Yo, almost 2 hours. Yo.
Right? It's always a good time.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's always a good time having you.
A good 1 hour and 46 minutes.
I know, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you were like, it's only 1 hour, right? I'm like, where sema tu hapa 1 hour. Kwa studio.
It's true. But yeah, seriously, honestly, right now as a party shot is Kenya, we better win tomorrow. And even if we don't win, we're so proud of you, Kenya. Yes. On a serious note, those young boys, and these are the young Kenyans. This is not even the full blown team.
Yeah.
These are the young guys. And generally, I'm proud of them. Even the reason why is because I see the growth of the football within Kenya, even the way we are growing. I see even my growth in myself from the way I was reasoning when I was here last. At the same time, even the growth of even the podcast itself, and most importantly, even the growth in yourself.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm honestly honored and even I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I really appreciate. Asante sana. I think you've also been able to. You have also supported me very much.
I'm honored
in this journey.
I didn't think it was that much. I honestly did not.
Actually,
I did not.
No, you see, this is why it's sometimes like maybe somebody like you don't know the impact that you're putting out there. But then again, like maybe wewe tu ndo uoni impact maybe. But then like the people that you have come across with, the people that you have impacted in one way or another, like they still actually do remember.
Thank you.
So I hope you always remember that, you know, you're great, and I love that, and we will be, you know, inviting you for more episodes.
I remember the people who say thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana pia. Thank you so much, Kago. This is nice, well done.
All right.
Thank you.
Tumemaliza.